Salutations, friends. My name is Brianna Bond, otherwise known as No Ordinary Scholar, otherwise known as Brianna Bond. Again, I just want to talk to you about a few things. First of all, no, I have not put this outfit on 3 separate times this week. I just recorded several different videos today. One of them was the first piece on my dedication series to, this piece was called For Xavier. Now, essentially, I don't feel at the moment the need to do a full writer's note on the dedication series. If there ever becomes a point where I do feel like speaking more about them, I'll get around to it. But for right now, I just essentially want to explain that the dedication series is different from my usual writing, mostly because it's more direct. It actually addresses a name and puts a name to the person I'm talking about. Other pieces might say like a feature of theirs or something we're known for doing together, but you have to know specifics about myself, about them, and about our relationship in order to gather who the person is about. This one, I call them out by name. Pretty much, yeah. And I also feel it's important because I want to call out their names so that way you know exactly who, you're not confused about who means this much to me. You're not confused about who has done this much good for me. I don't feel as much of a need to call out names of people who've like broken me and who've hurt me because they're not worth that kind of time. But the people who have done something, who've helped me, they are. So that's pretty much about that. The other thing I want to talk about was my piece on No Ordinary Scholar about Romeo and Juliet. Now, I'm fairly certain everyone has heard some iteration of the story, whether it's the actual piece, you've read the actual piece probably in like an English class, you've seen the movie, you've seen West Side Story, you've seen Romeo and Juliet. It's out there. It's a lot. But if you haven't, if you're very unfamiliar for it, congratulations. The story is essentially about 2 kids, a boy and a girl, who come from 2 different families that are feuding. These families are feuding, but these 2 fall in love, and at the end of it, they feel like they can't be together, and they end up killing themselves. Family fun. So, basically, my position in the piece is saying there's more to it than just like they loved each other so much that they couldn't live without each other, because the human mind, and this is a bit of a spoiler, the human mind is designed for survival. There are a lot of fail-safes to get you to survive and to push you through these types of things. A lot of the time, people will feel really upset about something, but it is legitimately a psychological issue of we, at the beginning of an event, will assume we'll be upset about it longer than we ever would actually be about any type of grief or sorrow. But the thing with this is that in order to get past all of those fail-safes, a lot would have had to happen. And as someone with a lot of mental health issues, yes, there's a lot that would have to go on and a lot that would have to happen to get you to the point where you are willing to kill yourself, because of, it's not just going to be one thing. It's not going to be just one person. There's got to be a lot going on. And so I go through the text and I pull out a lot of different examples of things that are going on. But like basically the parents are terrible, especially the Capulets. I hate the Capulets, which sucks because in my high school show choir I had to play Mama Capulet, and I hate Mama Capulet. Not as much as Papa Capulet, but Mama Cap ain't good either. That's pretty much it. I've been recording for like the past like hour, maybe hour and a half, just going over these like 3 short videos because my kittens, who are asleep now, thank God, we've been like playing with plastic and whatnot, so I've only just now got to record anything. It's been a great time. So Also, another reminder, if you didn't see it on my Instagram, I'm going through a lot of like changes and things in life at the moment that ideally when everything settles down, I should be getting a lot more writing time, so all of this stuff should become more and more consistent. But until then, like, you can still check me out on my Patreon and my Instagram. Both are going to be linked down below. And if you are interested in a lot of my writing, like my novels, I will soon eventually be looking for beta readers for this upcoming novel. So if you're still interested in that, DM me on Instagram. Or if you're just someone who just happened to be around, hi. You still don't know who I am? Go check out my Patreon. It'll essentially tell you exact all the things you need to know. I'm sad with a weird sense of humor. But other than that, valedictions, friends.